were you able to get a hold of Temple?
I'm not sure. Let's see what happened to the stream. I think the stream just messed up for a second here.
That's what they say. Look at these cheaters, combat and teaser. I'd rather six pool like action Jesus. They should promote us. Black bronze and gold suck. I know we'll be protest if someone would coach us. We're laddering just to compete. And it's Saturday when we GG, so we patiently play and tune in today. We'll make it some way, but for now we say, when I'm Grandmaster, I will play faster. They'll call me Bonjour, just like my name was Flash. But now I'm just black, and now I'm just
Hey,
Oh,
wait.
there-
Oh, there we go. Okay. Was he with T-Lag team before? I can't remember him having the clan tag.
Okay. I just talked to Tefel, so he's ready.
Okay. Yeah, I need to relog 1 second, okay? Because I can't see him as online, so I'm just gonna relog quick. What? I love playing tempo.
Does he still make songs?
What?
Tempo, does he still make songs on his YouTube channel?
I'm not sure actually. Wait, I just had to do some waving like there we go. Okay.
When I'm Grandmaster, and I defeat you, don't you go getting all mad. Don't you go getting all mad. Don't even blame it on lag. Don't you go blame it on lag.
Okay, there we go. Some shameless promotion for our nice little finals here. Trying to get some people in the stream just before we get this thing rolling. And I think I've gotten a message, so I just had to check that out quick. There we go, I'm invited.
Alright. Now we're just waiting on Tefel.
Okay, there we go, great! So only Tefel left. Oh shit, I forgot to link the stream as well.
Alright.
Okay, there we go. Just Tefel left. Let's see, I have my friends list, I could just... There we go, great. Okay, so CVP it's supposed to be. I think it was pros, right? There we go. Okay guys, so it's happening right now actually. Hope you guys are psyched, and I managed to change the title of the stream, so this cannot go bad at all, it seems. Okay.
Okay, we have control. Make sure they're ready and races are right.
Okay, Believe is ready, and Tefl seems to be ready. There we go. Okay. Loading screen.
Cloud Kingdom.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome. I love Cloud Kingdom. So many things you can do. I'm just waiting for the loading screen right now. Okay, here we go, guys. This is the finals you have been waiting for. This is the IMBA Coaching Open. Hope you have enjoyed so far. Finals best of 3 with D-Tefl versus T-Lags. Believe this is going to be epic. 2 Grandmasters facing off with against each other. And let's take it off here. Do you want to do the introductions?
I'd love to.
Great.
All right. And here we have at the bottom left, T-Lags Believe, the red Protoss. And at the top right, we have the green Zerg, D-Tefl.
Great. Okay, so we have a CVP on WCS, I believe, Cloud Kingdom. So this map, great map in my opinion, really balanced. It has a ton of stuff you can do. It's quite hard getting a third and defend it. But if you can do as White said, says, like take base and defend it, then you're fine. As long as you get your third base, also you can have so many opportunities to just punish the other opponent. So I mean, awesome map in my opinion. What do you think?
I really like this map, and I'm actually not familiar with what the new HOTS units can do on Cloud Kingdom.
Yeah, I mean now it's standard to have the neutral supply depot always, as it's been since the beta of HOTS, I believe. And it's really awesome just because you won't get those power blocks, you won't get those weird bunk containers or anything like that.
Yeah, and
that's something to know.
One thing I can say, I actually have seen Swarm Host play on this map, and it is extremely strong.
It is so strong. And here we go, Believe going for the Nexus first. This guy is confident. And D-Tefl going for pool first, taking it safe, and then with this expand. But Believe he does not want to waste time. He just gets his Nexus down right away, and then his pylon, and he knows that Believe didn't cheese because sorry, D-Tefl didn't cheese, so he is fine. I mean, he didn't scout, but he just knows.
It's interesting that he put the forge on the upper side, not the lower side for the wall wall.
Yeah, that is quite interesting actually, but I believe he did this just in case he would get cheesed, perhaps. Or just for the simple reason that now he can't snipe the forge with upgrades if he tries to go for upgrade heavy. There's something to know as well. So let's see what D-Tefl is doing right now. He's adding his queen, his hatchery. If he's going for 3 base, he needs to do it right now. He has a few drones transferring, because either he's going for gas or he's going for his third base like now, and that is exactly what he's doing. He's going right for his third base, and both players being quite greedy. I feel I Believe did a bit more greedy opening, but D-Tefl doing a really good response, getting his third down at around 430, so that's really good. Okay, so we can see here Believe getting double gas quite early. So I mean, you as a pros player, what do you think he would do from this?
Let's see. He's got the cybernetics one. Is that a complete wall block on?
I think no. I think you can run through that.
Yeah, there's still space. Well, he's going for Stargate play.
Yeah,
all right.
Great read. Great read. Okay, so Stargate.
Maybe Oracle.
Yeah, I mean Oracle would be quite nice. I mean, if he goes for Void Race, then he needs to do a Doom push. But I mean, He is using Chrono Boost on his next eye, so it doesn't seem like he's going for that kind of Doom push, and he doesn't add that many gateways, so Oracle seems to be a really nice answer to this, yeah. Or like what he's doing. And if we look at the drones right now, we can see 36 drones to 37 probes, so I mean, Detefl is adding on a ton of drones, but we can see Believe is keeping up right now. He has so many probes, it's just insane. From this
Okay, it's going Void Ray.
It's going Void Ray. Okay, okay. This is quite cool. I mean, it isn't that common to go Void Ray anymore just because it's so easy to get spores. The spores are more strong, more easy to get, and just better overall. And here we go, you can actually see, he's getting +1 attack, he's adding on 3 gateways, so he will have 4 gates, he will have a warp gate, and he will get Void Rays. With everything will have +1. This will be such a huge push if he decides to go for it. He could also expand, like you tried to do in our game, but...
Yeah, I messed up. I didn't macro at all behind that.
Okay, so you can see even more gateways come out, so it seems like he will go for the all-in, because this is 6 gates with Stargate and +1. So I mean, this seems to be such a huge push that will be coming out from Believe. Detefl, we'll see if he will be adding on the Hydra Disc then. He hasn't added on his 5th and 6th gas yet. And he only has 1 work-in and 1 extracted. That's actually huge if this is a mistake. No, that's not actually a mistake.
Yeah.
So
what I think he's planning on doing is just saying, you know what? I'm going to commit as much as I can to this and take your third and take a third behind it. And I think he really wants to do that.
yeah, I feel like that's something Believe would do. The problem here is that Detefl is getting Hydras, and as you saw, like Hydras when they get to range can do so much damage. And Tefl sees this now. Tefl knows what's up. He should be adding spores ASAP, but he has Hydras then. He should be adding muscular arguments as soon as possible. And right now, the Voice is actually just focusing on these links, which is a waste of time in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I think he showed the Void Race too early, and it's going to cost him, because with this high Hydra count, he can't do this push that he's been gearing up for, and he just needs to take this third and get started on Colossi or Storms. He
Yeah,
needs
because
to take
if
one of the tech routes.
exactly,
But he doesn't know there's Hydras, although
no, he
it's
did
probably
see
safe
the
to say. It's probably safe to say with him being Grandmaster
He
that
hasn't
yeah, there's
scouted
probably
anything at all, actually. He hasn't seen one building from the Zerg. He hasn't even scouted the start location. That's actually quite a ballsy from him.
I think he's going to pay for it.
Yeah, I believe so as well, because now we can see the Hydralist count is 15 Hydras. We have only 1 Roach though, so, I mean, these Zealots and Stalkers can do some heavy damage, but if he just sticks to this, he doesn't let Believe go up the ramp, then he will be fine. But if Believe gets up the ramp, then he can do some major damage here. And he is supply blocked, which is huge in this kind of engagement. And here we go, guys. The first engagement of the finals, we can see Detefl tries to micro as well as he can against the time bomb. The Hydras does have a huge range, so they can still do some damage, but he needs to snipe this mothership core, and that's exactly what he's doing. And he's moving in here.
Oh, he lost the mothership.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's a lot of DPS from the Hydras that's not going on the main army. It gives him time to back out, and those Hydras on creep are sitting ducks.
Exactly. He needs to get out of here. He's getting force field actually. If he can snipe some Hydras here, this is huge, and he actually gets 2 Hydras here for free. He's backing off, and Believe needs to damage now. He's not getting anything behind this. This is an all-in from Believe, it seems. And Detefl just needs to hold this, and he will be fine. But the problem is, can he hold? These are some really good force fields coming out from Believe, but are they enough? He managed to snipe all the Hydras actually. He doesn't have any more Hydras right now.
Oh wow.
And they're coming out one and one, so I mean, he managed to kill, he managed to kill the Stalkers, but that's it. The Hydras are just dying one after one, and he might be able to snipe this third. And the Hydras then is under attack. This is huge. The flank coming out from the he's going
right
to
out there.
he might be able to get this. He needs to focus the Voiders though. He's not focusing the Voiders at all. And this
He's killing so many Hydras. I don't think Tefl has enough money to even do anything.
No, he can't afford anything else. And the thing is that he's not focusing on the Void Race, which is something he needs to do. He has 6 Hydras right now. These are the 6 Hydras he has to use. And they might actually die here. Imagine he gets one Void Ray. Can he get these other two? If he can get these two Void Rays, he will be able to hold this, I believe. But if he cannot hold this, he is done for, I think. He needs to use his queens as well. He has 2 sitting queens in his base. They can do damage to these Void Rays. And he leaves. Okay, so GG for Tefl. So Believe takes the first game, it seems. Great game, actually. First game, really high-paced so far. Awesome to see.
That was a very, very aggressive push, and I think the more that I think in PvZ in particular, we're starting to learn. We're starting to see slightly more and more that Zergs just can't take that greedy third because there's so many different pushes now early on around the 7 to 9 minute mark.
Yeah, the thing is that every time a pros takes a second, you can take a third technically, unless he's doing it like a really early rush. But the thing is that it all depends on how many drones you get as well. Like many Zergs, like me for example, loves to get about 64 to 66 drones. But now he got way too many drones and too late Hydras. If he had added on more Hydras in the beginning and spent some money on Spore and Spine Crawls at his third, then he could just hold the ramp and survive. And I believe actually with some better micro, just focusing every Void Ray, then he could have won. Because the thing is that his Hydras were focusing on the Gateway Army. But then the thing is that our pros player here, he was focusing on the Hydras instead. So while he managed to kill the entire Gateway Army, he lost all the Hydras. So now there were Roaches against Void Rays, and the Void Rays do so much damage now with the new spell they have.
And that's exactly true.
So I mean, really cool game. Is it actually awesome as well? Just because Tefl saw this coming, and I was so sure that he would be able to stop this. But we had Believe doing this huge push, doing this huge push, and I mean that was just awesome, really.
And you know. One of the big things is that he didn't put down any spines or any spores.
Exactly.
But yeah, and I mean, I think he was confident in the forces that he had to repel this. It's just he didn't focus those Void Rays, which are doing all the damage.
Yeah, I think he thought that Believe would go for like an expansion behind this. That's because like all Zergs are like by default greedy, so he might try to do something like that. Okay, so here we go, guys. Second game in the finals. This might actually be the last game, as we only play best of 3. So here, spawning in the top right position, the winner of the last game is the Red Pros T-Lags Believe. And spawning as in the bottom left corner as the blue Zerg, we have Tefl. Losing the first game, but we have seen him play. He's an awesome player. He can take this if anyone can. So, being one game behind, what is Tefl going to do? Will he throw down some cheese? Will he go really eco-heavy? Or will he just rely on doing the same thing as always?
I'd like to see two base Swan House go after them.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, really. That'd be really awesome.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't think we'll see it. I think we'll see a very, very eco game. Maybe it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I believe that Tefl doesn't want to throw. Like, I think he believes that he can beat Believe in the macro. There's something like every like I'm not gonna say every serve. It sounds like I know everything, but like many people I've seen that plays Zerg tends to rely on the macro a ton. Like we see in ST, we see like almost Dongregoo. Like we see a ton of really good players that just try to survive while they macro up because they are so they believe so much in their macro, and I think that Tefl want to do the same thing here. I think that he doesn't want to throw the game on doing something weird and not succeeding. I think he just wants to get this kind of money. He wants to win.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just the nature of how the Zerg works as a race. That macro is going to be one of those things that, hey, you know, maybe this is something I have to work on. I mean, I don't care if my units die. Really.
Hey, could you just take over for 1 sec? Sorry, I'm really sorry. Could you take over for 1 sec?
Yeah, no problem. And Hmm. So it seems we have a cool first followed by a hatchery. And something interesting to note, um, believe throwing down the gateway and the cybernetics core, Nexus, that is. No Nexus. He's not forge fast expanding. So we could see some sort of early pressure, or maybe it's something that grandmasters do that we don't know about yet. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we got the zealot and the stalker. He's chronoing out that stalker. Uh,
Yeah,
and Tefel knows.
and
Tefel knows.
yeah, just 1 second. It seems like someone is out the door and there's some problem or something. Can you just keep casting for like 1 minute?
All right.
Great.
No
I'll be
problem.
right back as soon as I can. Sorry.
All right. And let's see. We've got a zealot and a stalker pushing out. It looks like he wants to try and force some units. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing, and he's starting to make a wall now. He's going for a nexus and a gateway, and he's pushing with that zealot. I don't know. I guess he wants to just see what's going on, see if he can force any units. Which I don't think he'll force any units as long as that queen's there, because the queen can probably kite, maybe with help from drones. He's gonna lose a drone. Yeah. Okay, that does kind of suck, but so now we have the stalker coming in. And he really wants to be aggressive with this. I think he's really intending to, yeah, but I don't know if that's worth it. He did pull drones from mining, which is helpful. And he even killed one drone and almost got a queen. If he killed a queen, that probably would have been cost effective, but he did not. He didn't even force any units. And there goes the proxy pylon. Does Tefel see it? Yes, Tefel does see it, barely. So Tefel knows this is a proxy pylon, and he must be anticipating some sort of early aggression, and here come the wings now. So he's gonna deal with this proxy pylon. It's I don't know, he might, yep, there's a warpin. 2 stalkers, 2 sentries. This is really interesting. And yeah, that probe getting sniped by the wings, speedlings now out in the field, and yeah, they're not getting that proxy pylon. Let's see. Looks like he's getting roaches. He's getting a roach going down and a spine crawler to defend his natural, and he wants to get that third base. He has a drone just right there at his third, and he wants it.
Okay, I'm really sorry for that, guys. There were a naked man outside my window. No kidding.
There's a naked guy outside your window.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, welcome to Sweden.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get back into the game.
All right. Yeah. So we have some very heavy early aggression by I believe, and he didn't even force fast expand. He just put a gateway and the cybernetics core in his main and called it good. Expanded with that.
That's just
it looks like he's gonna lose. It looks like he's gonna lose that entire army though. And
yeah, I mean the pressure is dead now it seems, and
oh yeah, it's
yeah, he's gone.
He's lost way too much.
Yeah. Okay, so see, Believe is behind in workers, and Detefel is getting out his roaches, but it's still 2 base versus 2 base. So I mean, Believe could take out some units right now.
I mean, he diced those links up though with those few units getting them in the corner. That was really good. He tore the links apart, but now he's got to deal with roaches, and I don't think stalkers and zealots unupgraded with no Twilight tech is going to be enough to deal with a good roach push.
This is
No
really
cannons.
hard, and he doesn't have any minerals or gas, and he's churning out probes. That's gonna be so hard to hold.
He's getting down the robot, but I think he.
I would actually love for the roaches to just snipe a gateway and run away, or a pylon system.
That's really good, I believe. He stopped the third.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Pylon blocking the third, that's cool. Like 9 minutes into the game, pylon block. Why not? Like.
Oh yeah, you're probably just sitting there like, oh, pylon block. In the back of your head, you're probably like, I played 13. I think it's cool. You might think that guy's a douche, but
Yeah, yeah. For me, like I'm a Zerg. I just what the hell is that? Ah.
uh,
Okay, so we got Stargate and Robo coming from Believe, which is quite the follow-up here, doing something really tech-heavy.
yeah, but no expo.
Exactly, he's on 2 bases, going for Immortal and Stargate. Why the Stargate Plus? I mean, can he even afford this? I mean,
He can now.
Okay, so we got actually Swarm Host coming out. Wow,
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
that's.
Swarm Hosts.
I bet you do.
Of course I do.
This isn't good.
Okay, so Oracle's
Get the
coming out
mothership
as
pulled
well.
up.
So we have Oracle Immortal Gateway build.
Okay, good. You got
Standard. On like 2 bases.
Yep, this is totally standard.
Yeah,
You see this all
totally
the time.
standard.
He's trying to get that third up, but
He's not gonna have it. I mean, he doesn't have anything in time, it feels.
that Zerg's just not gonna have it.
Oh, and it actually cancels Immortal as well, so...
Okay, good. You got the cancel off, and good force shields.
Yeah, it's really good force fields actually. Trapping a few roaches there. And getting even more Swarm Host right now. He has 2, getting 3 more, so he's gonna have 5, and switching up to Spire. So that means that he will be able to add in
Game paused.
a pause. He's doing the 12 minutes pause rush, which is quite common in these
Yep.
high level
12 minute
games.
12-minute pause rush.
Yep.
Beer, just pause game. Beer back on a flight of Mexico.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm sure.
I was so shocked before, like because he goes to my school, he just wanted to mess with me, but like I was so shocked. There was like actually a naked guy outside my window. I was like, what the? It was like the biggest shock ever. He was like shouting my name and everything. Like the waves were like lighting up the windows and everything. I was like, what the hell is going on? Ah, Christ. I'm really sorry for that, guys, if you missed something big, but like I'm the camera, so that like my camera was staying still for like minutes. Oh, Christ.
That's really creepy though. Naked guy just there. I would call the police.
I should have done that. Okay, so he's doing quite damage to this Oracle actually, and the Oracle has already killed 9 drones, and he gets away.
And I think he saw this. I know he saw the Swarm House. I think he saw the Spire.
Oh, did he? Yeah, he did. He did see building. And it's getting
Yeah,
plus
he
1.
definitely saw the Swarm House, and I don't think he's happy about that.
Okay, yeah, I think I know what he's doing. I think he's trying to go for the blade build a bit.
Swarm House Corruptor.
Yeah, just about. Like you get some air, you get Hydras, but he can go roaches instead. And then you get like so you get Swarm Host Corruptors, Infestors, and either like Hydras or roaches. It's like something I'm not even sure if it's Blade's build, but I only seen him do it like a ton. And I seen him like crush like 200 max Voyager Colossi army with like carriers with it.
And there's the Phoenix harassing the defenses overlord.
Yeah, and he's not actually killing that Phoenix. He has like he does have a queen that could just kill that Phoenix. There we go.
I don't think. I was gonna say I don't think he
Ooh,
cares.
let's transfuse. He just want to show off.
Alright, and we have some Void Rays and Colossus. Okay, we have Giraffes. We're okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Something that bothers me though is that Tefl let Believe gets a third base.
yeah, I think he could have denied it a little bit longer, but
Okay, so this
at this
Oracle,
point,
this Oracle is a master with 16 kills. That's kind of cool.
oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
Hmm.
So here we go. Tefl is pushing out, but he doesn't have Brutal Tech though. He doesn't even have Hive, which I believe he should be getting because, I mean, with all these Corruptors, I mean, he gets a few Brutals and he will crush anything on the ground. But I mean, he does have the Locust for that, so, I mean, I believe. It's so hard saying believe. Yeah, it's so hard saying believe when you have a guy named Believe. But I think he will do this, that he will just spawn Locusts all the time and just move his swarm host around and just start wearing on this army. And as soon as the air comes, he will just crush it with a ton of corruptors.
I think he's gonna wait for Enduring Locust, and he's gonna
Exactly. And then it's just gonna push out, and he's getting more and more. I think he should be getting more roaches though. I mean, so he can handle the ground, because he does have everything he needs for the air. I mean, there's only 2 Void Rays, 1 Mothership Core, and a Colossi.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh wow, sniping the Observer as well.
yeah, he knows about the corruptors now. He's like, oh crap.
Yeah, he's just, oh shit. Okay, so here goes. He might snipe a Swarmer. No, he doesn't get it. So pushing the Stalkers back, and the thing is that he's trying to get a 4th. So if he can secure this 4th, he's back in the game. But the problem is, it's gonna be so hard securing this 4th.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
No, I think it's really
I'm just like, oh wait, maybe that probe just told him, hey, he's got a 4th.
yeah. Oh, that was so bad. Actually, like, sending that probe out just showed him that here. But actually losing a ton of roaches here. Oh my god, he's losing so much. He can lose all these swarm hosts if he has an observer. But he snipes the observer.
He's gonna lose the...
Oh my god, he snipes the observer.
Run the Colossus away, dude! Run! Oh yeah, no, that's bad time.
There's so many, like so many corruptors. The thing here is that he needs more observers. How many does he have? He has no observers at all. He cannot do anything against this. Like the locusts just gonna keep spawning. He can't even stop them. He doesn't have an observer.
He's getting an observer out. He's
yeah,
running
now
double.
He's chroning one. But the problem is that he does. I believe that Tefl still has a overseer somewhere. No, he doesn't have an overseer anymore. He used to have an overseer at least.
Yeah. I don't think Belief's gonna last much longer. Once that Great Spider finishes, this game is over.
Yeah, I mean, he has to work with Broodlords and Infesta. Yeah, I mean, Infesta Broodlord with Swarm Host is just unbelievably strong. I mean,
retarded. That's what that is. Yeah, he's losing Colossus left and right.
Yeah.
He has a...
all the calls are dead, and here comes the Lings to clean this up. I mean, Stalker's immortal and 2 sentries against like a ton of Swarm Host and Lings. Not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, and I mean, this is just where you do it, the I do Grandmaster dance.
Yeah. Okay, so killing the 3rd, getting the 4th. I mean, this is just amazing play by DTEFL, and it seems like DTEFL might. Yeah, there we go.
So IMBA. There we go.
And that would go GG from Believe. So that's 1-1 Tefl and Believe. So hopefully we'll have. Oh, no, actually, we are gonna have a 3rd game. Not hopefully, we're gonna have a 3rd game. Believe versus DTEFL, and see who wins. $15.
I'm still not sure how I feel about the opener from Believe.
Oh wow.